Good morning, folks. Excuse me. Welcome back. Um, Today we're going to be doing another synthetic character, but I've come across a way that I think is going to work pretty well to do sort of a synthetic skin layer on top of some of the other stuff we've been doing lately. I'm pretty excited about it. We're going to be using Cablerator to do it, which I know sounds weird, but it's going to be neat. I have already gone ahead and found kind of the model that I wanted to use and then reposed him in a more of an A-frame slightly, but that's all I've done. Nothing complicated. Um, Now we're going to come in and mirror them, and let's select that and L and scale this down just because I like, actually, maybe not with mirror on it first. Let's medium point, S Shift C. Yeah, that's better. Down more into like that. I like having those sort of clear separation between the torso and the hip section. And now we're going to come in and separate everything out. And actually, Shift D, P, or sorry, M, new collection, OG. We have our original now. Okay, just in case we need something later. Let's take this one and mirror it. Yeah. And now, LP section, LP section. I'm just going to break all these parts out initially now. Come on. What? Oh, that's interesting. I want to grab that by just normal. Yep. P section. Okay. Good. L. Breaking them all up. Again, as usual, we'll leave the knee pad, the kneecaps, and the fingers the same, just because. Delete the ear. And okay. So now we have that. Let's save. And let's take all of those parts. Shift D, M, new collection, OG, split. Turn it off. Okay. So now we have our high res originals separated out, as well as anything else we need. So now let's see. What's this look like? We're going to want to remesh this, I think. Is it now 1400? Okay. I'm going to remesh, quad remesh, turn on symmetry. Let's try 1400 and see what it does. Let's just see how it looks. No, that looks okay. That needs to be mirrored. It still looks okay. Okay. I actually might want to do that for a number of these, but debating. Do we want to do it for all of these too? Not all of them. Because this thing does not need to be this big. So why is there a hole there? I don't know. Okay. Cut it down to 300. Okay. Cool. We can just delete these two. The other ones I think we'll leave. So I'm going to select these, solo them, and then delete this. Yes, and delete this. Okay, unsolo. Select this and this. Shift D, M OG split. Okay. Because the other ones I think are okay. Hey, chef. Actually, this one might need to be 2. Let's see. Yeah, this one does 2. Damn it. Yeah, 500. Remesh it as well. Cool. Delete it. Turn on OG split. Select the objects. Solo it. Yep. Delete that. Turn off OG split. Unsolo. Yep. Shift D, M to the split. Okay, so now all the parts that I want split are there. Nice. Okay, now we need to low res this guy down even more, so that we can do our other stuff on him, I think. Yep. He is now, that's now 1200 faces. Let's cut it down to 500. See what that looks like. You can make it down to 400. Good deal. Delete this. Delete this. Okay. Let me just do a bit at a time so we can see if it'll work. I think that might be our best option. Okay. Mirror it. Select everything. Yes. Shift Q. Partition mesh. Longest with a max size. Something like that. Okay. Good deal. We'll do that one. Select hierarchy. Edit it all. Inset all of it to like there. X faces. We're doing it the fast way today. Just going to do that. Okay. Join it all back together. Edit M by distance. Cool. There we go. Now we want to, what's our order we're going to do it in? I don't remember exactly. I think first was, well, let's see how big these are. That looks okay, actually. Control 1. Yeah. So we'll subdiv it first. Then we will solidify it. We need to edit the solidify to make it offset of 0, so it's going to go in both directions. And a thickness of 0.02. And let's see if we turn back on OG split. Okay, that's looks like it's all right. Okay, and then solidify maybe a bit more even. Out to like that. Yep, that seems okay. And then maybe a smooth on top of that. Yeah, just a bit of a smooth on top of that. That'll get us to something we like. And we're going to be reusing that over and over again throughout the rest of this guy. Turn back off split. Save. Okay, let's do the hips next. Still too big. So quad remesh it. What is it now? 484. I'm going to take it to like 220. Really bring it down. Cool. Delete the original. Tab. Mirror it. Sorry. Yeah. Partition mesh. Panel seed. Like it. Select hierarchy. Tab. Inset everything. Cool. X faces. Tab. Join it all together. Tab A. M. Distance. Cool. Link. Copy modifiers. Good deal. Yep. We have a process. Once you have a process, you are unstoppable. Okay. This sucker. Also down to like 300. You need 250. Okay, yeah. Delete that, delete that. Alt X, or select it, mirror it. Okay. And tab, cool, selected. Shift Q, partition mesh. All right, sure. Select hierarchy. Tab, inset, X faces. Join. Cool. AM distance. Cool. Link. Copy mods. Okay. Going to get a little bit large on that. We can always adjust it if we want to, but let's see how it goes later. This one is way too many faces. 250. Nuke it down. Cool. Good deal. Alt X mirror. Good deal. Partition to mesh. I'm going to go with a bit higher. Yeah, that seems cool. All right. Select hierarchy, tab, inset. X faces. Join them together. Mirror. Okay. Link, copy modifiers. Interesting. Oh, I bet you I know why. Link, copy modifiers, yes. And this one, we need to turn off even thickness. We're getting small enough now. Okay, cool. Same thing for this one. How big is it? Again, too big. 200. Remove the original. Mirror it. Partition mesh. Sure, that looks acceptable. Inset X faces. Join, tab A, M, distance. This one, link, copy modifiers. We may have to adjust some of those, but that's fine. Like I said, get it set up first. Shoulders. Pretty big already, but let's take it down to 200. Okay. Delete the original. Mirror it. Okay. Selected. Partition the mesh. 30. Something bigger. Yeah. Okay. Select the hierarchy and tab, inset. There we go. Yep. X faces. Join. Merge. We'll use the same one for the foot just because. Copy modifiers. Cool cage. Okay. This thing. 200 it is again. You feel like as long as it keeps the basic form, you kind of can't go too low on this thing. Alt X, mirror it. Okay, good. Partition to mesh. Sure. Pretty non-picky. Inset X faces. Join distance. Okay. Again, 200 sounds good. Delete the original. Select it, mirror it. Yeah, make sure it's selected. Partition mesh. Yeah, I like those longer ones. Let's do that. Inset, or tab, inset, X faces. Join, merge by distance. Copy modifiers. Okay, and well, this time let's do the hand too. We didn't last time, but why not? Faces, it's already small, so 100. Cool. Partition the mesh. Let's try a different one. Radial. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Inset X faces. Join distance. Hey, Patrick. How are you this morning? Link, copy modifiers. And those are definitely too big, but I think once we get this in, we'll have a better idea of that. Neck, let's do the neck this time. We didn't last time, but, and yeah, there we go. I forgot to delete the last one, but kill it. Okay. And tab, yep, Q partition. Sure, that looks cool. Yeah, all right. Join, tab A, M, distance, back, and again, this one, link, copy modifiers. The head we will not do. So let's keep this one. I'm going to solidify this and bring it down to like 0.02. No, not that one. This one. Oh, that one too, maybe. 0.02. And I think actually this one, this one, this one. What's the link to this one? Yeah, make all those a little smaller. Turn back on OG split. And we have that cool kind of exoskeleton look going around our whole dude now. Do like it on the hands. That's fun. Alrighty. We are, as my dad would say, cooking with gas. I do want to bring him up a little bit. GZ. No, oh, I do have to separate up the knee pads now, don't I? LP section. Okay, there we go. B, yeah. Not knee pads. Oh, come on. I separate the knee pads out. Where are they? Off. Is there an OG split too? Yes. Oh well. Okay, let's deal with that first. Select objects. Oh, that was my problem. Right. Okay. First off, let's just delete these. Yes. Not an OG split. Turn off that one. Okay. We're good. Okay. Now I need to OG split it though. Tab. LP section. There we go. I was wondering yesterday why my hands were kind of overlapped. Just because I had two copies of the hands, I think. JSplation is cool. It's going to really depend on, do you want it to be modifiable or do you want it to be displaced? Like, and what your processing power is going to be and all that kind of stuff. So if you do random flow, it's going to be real geometry, which has a certain benefit to it. There we go. I need this too. I'd probably use random flow. That doesn't necessarily mean I am correct, just that that's what I would do. Yes, let's take this thing down a little bit though. And delete this one. Okay. Save. Just wanted to bring up a little bit more separation between those two. You'll have more flexibility to control with random flow than JSplation, because JSplation you're going to kind of be limited by whatever your displacement map is, whereas with random flow you can edit it. That's why I would use random flow, but there's not really a wrong answer. Okay, we got our dude. No, you haven't missed anything yet. We have not done the skin yet, but we're getting there. We're getting closer. We need to do these parts first, though. Settings. Now we're going to use random flow. Utility, plate insets, thickness of 0.002. Whew, neat. Almost like you're going up past that. But we're not going to. 20 and bring it back in. Still goes out of buffer in some places, huh? I guess we have to edit maybe all of them. Oh, minus 0.0201. Let's do it this way. Yeah, and 0.005. It should just be under this thing. What's the size of this thing? We can just look and see. Solidify is 0.033. So anything basically 0.017 or less, because we're on halfway, should be fine. 0.017. Yeah. Cool. That'll work. Could even make it a little smaller. Let's do that. 0.002 and 0.014 to give us some room for plating on top. That's fun. Okay, Control 1, apply that. Now let's do panels and thickness of 0.002, minimum of 0.001, maximum of 0.005. And why are you not doing it? Or you are. Interesting. F9 square. I don't see you doing anything. Undo. Betcha I know. This one, item. No, it's scaled correctly. Strangeness. I did on the inside. Interesting. So it must have been reversed. Undo, undo. Okay, let's just see. Face orientation. Yeah, whole dude is inverted. Okay. OG split. Select objects. Tab. A. Shift N. Do I have to do them all individually one at a time? Oh, you bastard. There we go. Okay. Well, let's just. I know there's a way to do it, but I don't remember what it is. So let's just do it this way. It's not that big a deal. Okay. There we go. And neck. Oh, come on. There you go. No. Oh, yeah. Delete this one. There we go. Okay. I don't know what that one was. It's going away now. Okay, so now we can do it. Panels, panel seed. Yeah. That's pretty fun, actually. F9. Off. Yeah. I don't mind having that many panels on the inside on this one. I think that's actually kind of cool. Yep. Okay. And then delete the original. Let's do the shoulders. Same thing. Panels. Panel seed. Sure. Actually, panels. Triangulate 20. I do like having a little bit of triangulations on them. Cool. Kind of not stressing too much because I want to get to the other stuff today. And we're going to cover a lot of this up anyway. Sure. That's not mirrored. Well, let's mirror that. That's fine. Okay. Nice. Oh, wait. Up here first. Delete the underlying one. Yep. Did I do it here? Nope. I think I did it here, though. Did I? Yes. Yes. Okay, those are gotten. I'm making this for me. At this point, this is just a personal project. So I don't know what I'll do with it later, if anything, but it's fun to make. I like having personal projects because if you're working on a project, it forces you to do things that you wouldn't probably do if you were just working on an individual piece. Like when I used to draw a lot more, unless I gave myself a requirement to, I was never going to draw a horse ever. So individual piece, like, oh, nope. But if you're like, I'm doing a cowboy world, then at some point you're going to have to do a horse. And that's the reason you do projects, is because you are forced to do things out of your comfort zone that otherwise you might avoid without even realizing you are avoiding. I am really, really good at having my brain hide stuff from me without even realizing it. So, save. Okay, the neck, I didn't do it yet. Let's do it. Shift Q, utility, plate and sets, plating seed. It needs to be smaller, doesn't it? I'm gonna actually subdivide it. Yeah, that's fun. Now let's bring it in. Oh, I know why. It's because the neck has a smaller one. Right. Depth to inside there. Ooh, that's cool looking. I like that one. Let's do this thing too. Mirror it. Okay, Q, utility, plated sets. This one we can actually go bigger because we're not going to put the other thing on it. So it's like there. Ooh, I got to fix that though. Not render. F9, not F12. Off. There we go. Okay, save. I love playing with Blender. That's pretty much the reason I'm doing it. Yep. Alrighty, and Voltron style, I'll form the head. Let's see. Shift Q. Panel or partition mesh. No, I'm going to do utility, plate and sets. Come on, Seth. Not yet. We haven't done any meat machine yet on this. So all we have done is essentially rip apart the original mesh using partitioning and then inset and deleting faces, and then our usual stuff. So nothing terribly interesting yet on this one. I'm maybe going to try increasing our triangulate. Ooh. That's kind of a fun looking head. Let's just see a few different seeds. That's very eye plate looking, sort of RoboCop kind of vibe. Let's go with it. All right. I wasn't actually sure I was going to use Meat Machine on this one. I'm not sure I'm going to put muscles on it, although we could. But I had kind of another idea. And I'm just trying to decide when the best time to do it would be. And do I want it under or over this? I think I want it over. I think we're actually going to do our materials first and then come back and do some more modeling, just so I can get these things split out a little bit. I taught myself Blender basically 100%. I mean, I watched some YouTube videos and such, but I never took any kind of an official course. Jan Urschel did some Gumroad tutorials back in the day that I found really helpful. I actually followed him on Gumroad or Patreon, I think, and I got him from that. And I learned some from that, but mostly it was self-taught, just doinking with things, just playing with it. All right, let's go the same as yesterday's. I liked his materials. Armor, black armor, blood rust armor, gray armor, Medium gray armor? Sure. White armor, yellow armor. Grab all those. Using Blender about 6.5, 7 years, something like that now. Give or take. Okay, so we want all these under bits to be gray again, I think. I like them gray. Just try this gray. We can always switch it. Once it has a texture or a material, we can alter it. It's fine. Actually, are they all just select objects? Just hide this? No, other way around. Select objects, unhide it. Yeah. Link, copy, link materials. The head we might change, but even that, I think I'm going to go with gray. Okay, this materials. There we go. There's nothing special about. Oh, does this not get moved up? There's nothing special about me other than I just used it. I didn't even notice that was off. GZ. Let's try to line it up. It should be able to do that. Why is there animation? That I do not want. Clear animation data. Curse you. Your stinking animation data. Okay. Yeah, that's close to right. Doesn't super matter. That seems fine. Okay. Whew. But I had a heart attack. I'm like, oh God, no. Okay, so let's just turn off that. I'm gonna move this to M to OG split. Right, yeah. And this is gonna be black or red. We'll make it black. There we go. Select everything, link it, link materials. Okay, turn back on OG split. Let's just see. Okay, so shit has materials now, so we can actually merge it all together and it won't hurt us at all, right? Right. Famous last words. I'm actually going to do it into sections, so I think. Let's even be safer than this. That, this, that, this, that, this, that, this. Join. What? Where'd it go? Oh, A, convert to mesh. Apply all of those things we had gone onto these. Yep. Okay, now we should be able to do B. Just grab that and join it. And give it a mesh and join it. Okay, so we have arms, right? Yes. Let's start with just the arms. Okay, so now we get to the cool part. This is something I was psyched about. So you guys know I've been using Cablerator for forever, but I was pretty much just been using it to draw these simple cables. And I kind of deep dived into it a little bit last weekend, and I found that it will interact with other objects if you select them first and then make stuff. So I just wanted to playing around a little bit, and I found this out. If you select, say, this arm, and you bring up Cablerator, and instead of generating a cable, you go to insulate. Then if you draw two lines, 1 and 2, it will insulate whatever object you had selected. The other thing I discovered that's cool is you can actually select multiple objects and it will insulate them. But this is fantastic for making synth skin like that. It is super, super cool. We're not going to keep that one, but that's the trick. If you just select an object or multiple objects, bring up Cablerator and insulate, then draw a line, let's say here, and here. And then we can increase our thickness a little bit. And we can play with it up there for that one little section it's missing. But that's cool. But check this out, and this is what's also neat. So we've done that one, great. So now if we select that and this, and do it again, I'm not gonna keep this one, but not simulate, cancel. Insulate, I can do one here and one here, and it goes over both of them. So you can do multiple overlaying layers of wrapping just by essentially drawing two straight lines once you've selected stuff. Super freaking cool. It has a little bit of limitations. I don't think it will let you go off the edge. Let's try on this. Maybe it will, but I don't think it does. So Shift AC, insulate. And if I do up top here, yeah, out of range. So it has to cover the object. So I can't completely wrap something. Something has to be unwrapped. But I could do here, insulate, and go very close to the top there, and very close to the bottom there, and wrap that whole sucker just like that. Oh yeah. Like I said, I was talking to Michael a little bit about it yesterday. If you want to do some complex wrappings with chains or watches or bands or whatever, Wrapify or something like that is super helpful. But if all you want to do is throw some bog standard geometry over something, this is badass. This is just absolutely badass, in my opinion. I am really, really into it. Oh, this one didn't have it merged. That's why. Can undo this. Go better. Grab that and that together and join it. Okay, now do it again. Insulate. And we're going to go just like right here. It also only does straight lines, so you can't do a curve. So there are some limitations. But I mean, there we go. And look, it's tracking the mesh underneath to get some bumpage. And you can also, if you increase the number of segments, it makes it more complex, which helps a bit. Take it to 20. So it's actually going over that stuff. So it really is making first draft of clothing or skin really easy. And the fact that it goes over stuff is just killer for me. And bring this in. Yeah, very unwide. And we can then pull it back out again if we need to on those parts, but very close, and I like it. Okay. Because now we can take the same form here and here. Oh, and here's the other fun thing too. We could always just make multiple of the same width and then merge them if we wanted to do something else too. So we did 0.02, right? Let's actually just do this again. I'm just kind of into this playing. 1. DC, merge it or create an insulation here to here. And here to here. Okay. Create another Q and here to here and here to here. Now we could just merge those if we wanted to. You can, but I probably won't. No offense to anybody, but I just don't. I don't really have time, and I'm not sure what it would help you. You're more than welcome to put a link if someone else wants to take a look, but I'm just being honest. I probably won't. And it's not because I don't like you. It's because I don't usually have time. So then we take this one and that and Alt X and mirror it. And now I have created SynScan across all of that stuff there, like that. And I can select this one, and object convert to mesh, because they're curves right now. Okay, and I should be able to take this one, and Control plus. And if we go to, where's the other one? This one? No, this one. Boolean exact. Let's see if this will make it work. It's very small, so there we go. Apply. And delete these cutters. And it has created a single object now. Of that. Yeah, of course. I just don't ever like to blow smoke up people's butts. I'm like, you can, but I don't know that I'm gonna have a chance. Okay. Yep. Cool. And I don't necessarily think I wanted to do that all the way on this one, but we can. And actually, let's just go ahead and do it. So we'll keep playing. I'm gonna actually redo this one because I think I want it lower. So solo, simulate or insulate, and we're gonna go from like here up, kind of that way, and then there. Yeah, and 0.02. It also seems like it's keeping our scale. Let's take it a little bit higher. Cool. And probably it's about where I was at before, isn't it? Whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Anyway, let's apply the basics we want on this one, and then we'll come back and edit it. So grab that, and just do B, and join, and solo, and 1, and tab, Alt-Z, B. I'm just going to delete this leg. Okay. And now, Shift-AC, insulate, and go there, and there, and Q, and there, and there. Cool. Or, and this is where it gets fun. Let's undo both those, just delete them. There's nothing stopping us from doing. Select it, insulate. This is kind of what I was thinking. I'd do the whole thing here to here. It's one solid piece. Cool. And now, if we convert to mesh, I'll just do this way. Okay, so that's a mesh for sure. And let's just sculpt it and drag it out to make it kind of work where we actually want to be. You do have to do a little bit of fixing, but you do with clothes too, so that's not a big deal. And if I increase the polys on it, would probably be better too. But pull it out, smooth it. Yeah, see, it's pretty low poly still. That's looking good. Object mode 1. Now, create a cylinder. RY90. No, which way are we going? Yeah, RY90. Come on. Scale. Three. Up to there. Cool. That, this, Control minus. Instant cut. And now we can take this thing, Scale it down to where we want it to be exactly. Something like that. Cool. And then just apply it. Delete that. And we have a fun little cut of the back side. And then maybe we want to do something similar up here at the top. Create a cube, S.1, there like that. Just punch it through, cut in, and we can then edit it, say, oh, global, that. I don't know. Sure. Apply it. Delete it. So we can kind of decide how much we want to do this across this whole thing. This bad boy here. Let's, again, there, Shift A, mesh, cube, and there, solo it here. I'm gonna do this. R, go bevel, down, and bring it forward. Well, sure, doesn't really matter. The whole thing forward is what I was thinking, but there. Control minus, cutting into the skin there. Cool. And I don't know. I don't really have a strong idea what I want to do with this. So to be honest, but we're just going to do that. Delete that. And that's cool. Actually kind of like that it sticks out a little bit, but I think we're going to play a little bit more. This thing has disgusting geo. So let's fix it. We have that power too. 15,000 faces. Quad remesh it to, let's leave it at 15,000. We want it mirrored. Remesh it. Let's see if that's going to do okay for us. It is kind of garbage geo. So yeah, did okay. Looks all right. Delete the original. Mirror it. That's going to be better for us. Because there's absolutely now nothing stopping us if we wanted to. From L, let's see, is it the whole thing? Yeah. Yeah. We could do the inside too, but it has solidity. It's fine. I'm not going to bother on this one. But we could do any kind of modifying we want to. We could do random flow on top of this thing if we wanted to. But let's not. Let's just keep going. And sculpt mode. Just bring that out a little bit. That out a little bit. That's actually kind of cool to bring in a little bit. So kind of. Does that. That's fun. Bring it back up to like there. We can tweak this as long as we want to, obviously. Something like that's cool. Depends how ratty you want to make him, right? Like you can put this at any level, up or down. There, we'll go to that level. We'll leave that one sticking through. I like that. Maybe that also sticking through. No, let's come out the other direction. Yep. Let's move that down. Okay. Come on, no. Do it on the right side. You have mirror on, you dumbass. Great. Yeah. Cool. Okay. And is it control and what's the, I can't remember what the one is to switch what you're editing. There's a way to sculpt and jump between two, and I don't remember what it is. Whatever. There we go. Cool. Okay. Oh, so if we turn off solidifying this, it goes back to this. That's good to know too. It's just doing it with a solidifier modifier. Interesting. So we can adjust it here if we wanted to. There we go. That's fine. Okay. Object mode. So let's just mirror that along the center. Mirror this, this, this along the center. And we have some funky ass pants or something if we wanted them. I'm not sure how I feel about the pants. I'm actually not. I like the chest one a lot. I'm not sure about those yet. Still kind of trying to decide what I want to do. I think on this one, let's do one more time. Let's just try doing it from here. Yeah, that seems cool. Let's do that. I like that better. It's got some sort of forearm looking things for breakup. Then this I can just turn off the modifier right now. Let's try doing a couple. Insulate. One there. 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 And maybe oh, don't die on me. Save. Do it again. Insulate. There. That's kind of neat. Turn back on mirror. On that. This, 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 and this. Mirror it. Something like that. That could be fun. I don't know. It's a proof of concept more than anything else. So we can do some more stuff too. So let's just join them though. I do want them to be. Not this one. Or fine, actually, object convert first. Convert to mesh and apply all this. Solo. Okay, yes, we want to not this one. Hide. No. Come on, whatever. All right. This thing. Yeah. This. We'll do it again. Join. Yeah. There's our outfit. I'm gonna call it an outfit, right? Okay, and let's make it rust. Blood rust armor. Let's see if we can actually make something cool out of this guy now that we've kind of played with that. Oh, did we not get this one? Join. There we go. All right. So let's jump back into War. Got enough clothing on there for our skin. Let's do some actual cables with it. Create a cable from here to here. Sure. That looks cool. Another one from here to here. Kind of looks like an ear when you do that. And then from here to here. Sure. And here to here. Good deal. Right on. I think you found me. I think I got it now. I think your comment fractured is before, but I think I found it. Right? I did miss one. It was not intentional. Okay, sure. Kind of looking for square sections to square sections. And maybe we do a couple up top too. Here to here. Sure. Now let's see if we do this. Take this and this. Simulate the cable to underlying geometry. Curve magnifier 2. No, didn't really want to do that. All right, screw it. It's fine. I actually don't like this cable end. It was an idea, but no. Could just do cable from here to here. Sort of smallish one. Yeah. Bring it in a little bit. Okay. And Q from here to here. Okay, sure. All right. Let's select our cables. Join them. Mirror them on the body. There, there, and there. Cool. Make them yellow. Which one? Cablerator? That's what I'm making the cables with. It's called Cablerator. It's like a $14 add-on, I think now. I think it was $5 when I got it, which was just unbelievable. Nice. Okay. Let's jump into some eyes. So this whole panel here, I think it just makes a cool thing, hide it, what's behind it. Anything cool we can use on the neck? Maybe. Alt hide. Let's just take this L and plus sign. Give it frost. Now let's alt mirror it, right? Yeah, he's not mirrored anymore. Hide the head, the neck, this section here, L plus assign. We're way down into it, but it should be fun. Add material, see if that does it. Turn back on the head. Deep beneath the glass. Nice. Okay. And then come back to the head and L by seam. Yeah. Grab those ones. All those ones. Yeah. Plus assign black armor. Cool. Yeah, no worries. It's all good. Yeah, so are they skin or are they another plate? Yeah, it could be either one on this one. It literally could just be like an additional wrapping plate on top, which I'm also good with. Just kind of curious to see what happens if we change this from blood rust to slate or to mead. Interesting. Ooh, I like that. Just go kind of a slightly off color gray again. That's fun. Yes. And then let's come to here and let's see what we can find. Insert wise. I don't know what this is going to do, and that's kind of fun. We select this one. Let's just go and see it. Okay. Add the insert. There we go. Local RZ90. What do you mean? I don't get the scale. I'm just using real world scales, so it's like this guy's like 2 meters tall. And then X. Oh, come on, no. Okay, it's going the wrong direction. We'll just leave it as is and I'll mirror it otherwise then. That's cool though. So we take this thing here. I think that's the only modifier. Oh, there's both of them. Apply all. Cool. Delete that. Delete that. Alt X. Mirror it. Or let's see. Control A. All transforms. Alt X. Mirror it. Let's see. Fun. Well, that's cool. Kind of cuts into it. Helps it feel more like plates again, like I was saying. I'm enjoying that. So many options to this that you can do once you kind of get it going. Do something big on the back, maybe. Let's try this one. S.1. It's probably just going to square it mostly. Yes, it is. We do get a neat kind of cut like that if we do it this way. Rotate it slightly. Sure. We'll just let it cut it. Why not? Cut it in like that. Cool. Let's see if mirror will work on this one. Yeah, it will. Great. And this thing, apply all. Delete, delete, Q, sharpen. Cool. Because now we can create a cable from here to here through that plate. That will be fun. Set, and I think we can just join it to that one. Yep. Nice. So many options. I like both of those. Let's do one on this arm now. Yeah, take care, Fractured. Have a good one. Never a problem. Just go to basic cutters. Simple cutters. A nice square. Yeah, a round. Let's try this round one. See what it does on this thing. It's huge right now, but S.1. And we can just kind of move it until it sort of reveals something we think is cool. Cool. Mirror it. Yeah, looks good. Apply the difference. Delete it. Shift AC, create a cable from here to here. Cool. Merge that cable with our other cable. Well, come on. Finish creating the cable first, Seth. Create a cable from here to here. Great. Merge it with our other cables. Yeah. Fun. And just like it's cool to have your characters interact with the environment, it's really cool if you can have elements in your characters interact with other things. So the fact that this cuts through that is giving us an interaction between this material, this object, and this thing. And I think that's really helpful. And it looks pretty cool. Now down here, I want to try creating some cables from here to here. Bring it in. And then from here to here. No. From here to here. Cool. And then from here to here. Yes. Bring it in as well. Good deal. And let's just do a couple more just because these are fun. From here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. Yes. Cool. Grab them all and join over to that. Mirrored. Save. I'm liking this sort of gray versus the red. I think keeping him all gray is pretty cool. Kind of want a little something on his ear, like up here. I might just do this. Let's talk about that. Yep. Mirror it. Apply that. Delete that. Cool. Ears. Woohoo! Now, this thing here, what can we do with this? To there. This to there. Okay. There. Okay. There. All those. Q. Curve extract. Something like that. Cool. Yeah. Edit. Just grab all these and GZ up. Cool. And then take that and join them to here. No. Okay, these have to be their own. Mirror it that way. Okay, but we can't take that and link and cut link materials. Let's see what that does. Ooh, I got the whole head. Although, actually, yellow head's not bad. Then I think I want that. If I want yellow head, then I want that to be black. Oh, those are neat. I like those up the side like that. That was fun. And actually, I like yellow head too. Very cool. These are cool though. I like that. Just always trying to come up with something different. Is that sticking through or is it the material? I think that's the material. Yeah, it's the material. That's fine. He's looking good. Maybe let's spend our last 12 minutes getting him rigged and back in again. Might not be a bad idea. Select all, object, convert to mesh. And join. And Control A, apply all transforms. He should just be one. Dirty. Looking good. Tab. A. U. Smart UV project. Unwrap. Okay. U. Or not U. M by distance. Remove the 13,000. There is our friend. One object. Okay. Modifier decimate 0.75. Let's see. Because I think it's going to make it bigger before it makes it smaller. Yep. 0.75 sounds good. Apply all. Hi, friend. It's really funny for me, honestly. Even the ones that are kind of like this, a villain, I kind of like. I kind of love all my characters. I kind of like. I get to the point where I'm like, ooh. I don't mean love them like how they look. I'm like, oh yeah. I feel a certain empathy for them. um, I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I mean, I know I'm weird, but whatever. Export OBJ. Synthetic for rigging. Okay. Yesterday's. This one actually would look good with some skin on it because they're so scrawny. Importing model. Warning, this model is large and may take a while. Yes, we know. Force the Sims. Rigs a body. I feel like it was the same thing when I was a photographer too. It's like I can't help but do this without finding the core humanity of somebody or something in this case. As weird as that might be, it's just like I just get I can't take pictures of somebody without kind of caring about them. If I don't care about you, I really can't take a picture of you. But fortunately, it's pretty easy for me to start to care about somebody. So, okay, that looks good. Rig the hands, 5. And let's just clear our guy here. I'm just going to remove these other ones we don't need anymore. We don't need the OG anymore. I just want to make sure we had them from before, but we will keep it unrigged. It's always a good idea, just in case. And finding my finger joints. Yeah, so I posted yesterday on Mastodon, but this should be fun. I'm actually going to be working in December in the evenings at a film set location called Martini Town, because Martini Studios owns it, and they're doing like a Christmas, come to Christmas Village sort of vibe. And I'm going to be an elf in the city because they thought I sounded like my voice would be wasted helping people park. But I'm going to be working from like 2 to 10 at night, so it won't impact the stream. But the fun thing is that I designed Martini Town, or assisted in designing. I was the concept artist for it. Um, my boss and I made it for Grendel, the Netflix show that got canceled. So I'm going to be working as an elf in a city that I designed. I just think it's hysterical. Pretty psyched. But it'd be nice to have, some steady income for a month. And it'd be nice that it won't impact the stream. So it's going to be good overall. Maybe I'll actually get some Christmas spirit too. I have been notoriously sort of meh about it for the last several years. So this will put me face to face with happy people. Hopefully, they won't all be screaming, crying, and pissed off yuppies. But we'll see. Um, so that'll start like, I think it's December 4th. Should be neat. And I'm glad it doesn't impact the stream. I think it will impact one day. I think the 29th I have to go in for training in the morning. But other than that, it'll be okay. Come on, finger joints. But yeah, I got referred from a friend, and they were like, "I can't do this because I'm gonna be teaching snowboarding, but do you want to go do it?" I'm like, yeah." So I had to call up these people. I had no idea who they were, and they're like, "So what's your background?" They're like, "Well, I made this place. $20 is $20, right? It's exactly." And you know, Um, I don't mind standing outside. I'm athletic enough. I don't think it'll be too much of a hassle. So yeah, cool. But yeah, I figured they were just gonna have me like in the parking lot doing, PA level stuff. And they called me yesterday, like, so would you like to actually work in the town? And I'm like, yeah, I'd rather be out of the parking lot. That would be cool. I mean, I would work in the parking lot, but there we go. Um, I've never really understood people who are like, that job's beneath me or whatever. I'm like, it's a job. I don't care, man. Sometimes there are pay rates that are beneath me, absolutely for sure. But jobs, nah. Someone wants to pay me $100,000 to be a garbage man, I will be a garbage man. I don't care. I mean, at least I might not want to do the job, but it wouldn't be beneath me. I wouldn't really want to be a garbage man. Um, but I don't get snooty about it. Okay, finalize the character. That is the super neatest thing ever. The first time I walked onto set for Wilfred's Quarters on Snowpiercer, which was the first set that I ever really did a lot of illustration work for that got built. Um, it was a very, very surreal experience. And the team did such a good job of making it exactly like the concept art that it was unbelievable. To this day, it was one of my favorite moments, just being like, I'm inside my painting. Um, it was a little bit more Photoshop and less 3D, although it was still 3D back then, but more Photoshop. I was like, wow, this is cool. And I have never gotten over it. I still love going on to sets that I had some work on. Calculating finger skin weights. Yes, yes, yes. And then I think this afternoon I'm going to be starting my third mead. That should be fun. I bottled my first two this last week. I think we're going to be doing like a peach apricot one today. I think I'm making a smaller batch. It's going to be like a 1 gallon instead of a 3 gallon because I don't need 12 more bottles sitting in my spare room. And of course, that means I'll love this one and I won't have enough of it. But, oh, yeah. He's got swagger. Export. I know you guys want to hear all the stuff that's going on in my life besides this, but, that's how it is. Okay. Bring him on over. Import FBX. Synth skin rigged. Scale him back to normal. What do we want him doing? What to pose? Drop kick. Let's see what drop kick is. Because why not, right? I don't remember why I wanted a drop kick. We'll have to call him Murphy. I got a cat hair stuck in my mouth. Get out, get out. Retargeting. Source. Target. Build the bone list. Retarget the animation. It's kind of neat. And if we play him, whoop, boom. So he's on that side this way. Is he facing the other way on this one? Yeah, so which way do I want him facing? I'm surfing. I love these. It's always fun. Yeah, let's have him face that way. I don't know. Why not? delete the hierarchy, apply the animation, or clear animation data. He's pretty close to what he should be because I actually spent a little bit of time posing the base mesh first before we started. His hands are a little off, but pose mode, viewport display, in front, shift hide. Okay, let's just rotate that back to normal and rotate that back to normal. There we go. Now he's looking good. I think that's really all we need to do to him. Object mode, off in front, character, and materials. We're gonna go mid gray 4, mid gray 4, gray armor 5. There we go. I should rename all these eventually to get them back to whatever, but glass frosted. What do we think? I think he is pretty cool. I like these a lot, actually. Those turned out real nice. I like seeing able to see that hole there. That's cool. I like those. I'm down with this guy. And again, we're out of time, so I'll put him in a scene after we leave out of here, just because there's no point in starting a scene this late in. But that was the technique, folks. That's using Cablerator to insulate function to add skin or wraps or whatever you want to do to it, and then going on from there. And I think it's pretty powerful. And given how useful Cablerator already is, yeah, no, they're turning out well. I'm just sort of trying different robot techniques and trying to sort of evolve what I'm doing and the complexity of what I'm doing as we go through this. People keep asking me, like, how do you learn stuff? This is how I learn stuff. I just do it. I'm like, okay, that worked. That didn't work. That whatever. So, like, how did you learn Blender? I did this, and then it, worked or didn't work, as I said. Yeah. So I think we're good. The leg warmer technique. Indeed. Olivia Newton-John. Oh, let's get physical. Thanks again for hanging out with me, everybody. I appreciate it. I will be back again on Monday, and we'll do some more. We'll see if we can come up with some other cool techniques, although it can't be new stuff all the time because I can't learn constantly. But this one I'm definitely going to continue using. This is definitely something that I will use for clothes and wraps and belts and all that kind of stuff, even beyond robots. So hopefully it was helpful to you too. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see you later. Okay.